Okay, hello guys. As I have said in a Facebook post in my account, I want to share the concepts that I have been listening in the past 2 years, like 2018, back in 2018 and 2019. And I think some of them has been adopted in 2019 or 2018. I think some of them have been adopted already, one way or the other, but I want to start again and try to enumerate them before I burn them on the ashes. So I just want to lay down this bunch of concepts. I will release them by batch since I need to make them a little bit shorter for the average viewer to watch it at their leisure time. So this will be just a random compilation of concepts either for games, movies, TV scenes, comics. I was actually making comics about these concepts. You could check it out in the description. It's on webtoon. There's a lot of concepts already laid out, and I had trouble on making another comic since I am finding a job and currently unemployed, and I'm opening commissions so that I can pay out the debts of our parents and loans that we had with our respective banks. So I just want to lessen the workload with these concepts because they have like a lot, and there's a full envelope of it. So I need to lay it down and talk about it instead of drawing it in comic form, because that takes about 1 hour or two to make. So let's go ahead and try. So a lot of these concepts are already been updated recently. I just put them on the concepts webtoon. So now I'm gonna the cross out parts here. They are just the already adapted ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and state the first concept. So okay, the first concept would be throwing chocolate. This is a scene that is dedicated for a Valentine episode, or for either a comic or a comic series, or a romantic comedy series, or a show or TV. The main point is that it is a chocolate, but the characters involved here are about a love triangle, about a main heroine, the protagonist, and the love rival. So now, what happens here is the main heroine, gives the main character a chocolate. Now, the love rival, uh, having plans on giving the protagonist chocolate, witnesses the act of the heroine giving the chocolate to the main character or the protagonist. So the love rival, at a distance from the two, stands in a baseball position and throws the chocolate which the love rival wants to give to the protagonist, and throws the chocolate at high speed. The main character or the protagonist gets flying or just just thrown away in a comedic scene. Yeah, because this mostly inspired by the baseball position, the famous baseball position where you just put the other foot high up and then just throw ball the ball that they had on their right hand, and then just throw it full force and just do it like that. So this is only inspired by that kind of baseball, famous. Uh, I don't know what's that called, but I didn't research much onto that. Well, these are concepts. Some of them came out from my ideas. Some of them came out from other series. But I always refer them on the concepts website. I always refer where I get these ideas, so that I would just verify on which reference is credited. So we're gonna go ahead and the next concept. been about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes. Okay, let's just go ahead and try. Okay, video entry. So this is mostly for video creators or content creators and YouTube creators, or maybe just this for the vloggers or the reviewers that is mostly on this platform and this YouTube channel. It is about video entry, where the kind of entrance for each video is different. Let's say, for example, you just use like a powder to put on the front of the camera and then just show up suddenly, or just close the camera first and then just open it, or just use a kind of transition from one thing to another. It's just a different kind of entrance for every video to provide, and just a little bit of spicing up. So that's probably it for the video concept. Next is about a short story idea. Well, it's about a bunch of group of scientists trying to make a gun to blast a meteorite that would end the world. I mean, it's like some sort of inventor inspired short story idea, but only it's like related mainly to the scientific aspect of the stories. Scientific or mostly mechanical, because it's a kind of regular gun. It's not the normal gun that you see. It's kind of a regular gun, and particularly the gun's purpose is that it has its parts made each by each group member of that particular inventor group. So they need to just make some compositions on the load, the blast material, and the muzzle. Because it's a meteorite, it's like this. The main concept is this is like the friends theory that they always use in mostly animes. It mostly works in fairy tale, because they use like friendship and stuff like that. Like they call this word nakama power, and this kind of goes into this concept, but it mostly focuses on emphasizing the creation of each scientist. Like they contribute to the main functions of the gun, and that gun proves their connection to one another, their one goal to just blast the meteorite that would end the world. So that's for the third one, and we're gonna go ahead with the fourth one. Well, this is a concept skill. Well, actually, this is like a kind of a gradual change from one kind of skill to another, where I have this original character, which is Taro. He uses a kind of sword that when he slashes, there's like some sort of slash effect that will come up. So this idea is that his first skill was actually a boomerang, kind of no, maybe not kind of boomerang, but when he used the sword to slash, it has a kind of first skill that when the slash goes off, it doesn't go straight like that, it goes rotating, stuff like that. So if you see that this part, the slash, it goes straight and rotate. So that's what his first skill look like. And for this concept skill is that the character itself, Taro, thinks that this idea is to just work it like a kind of continuous kind of slash. And since the slash goes straight forward, now the first skill that he showed is that it goes and turns and rotates. Now what if he tries to try to do that at a much larger scale, but it is distributed by wind fraction, so it's like a cyclone slash, but it's not going upwards, but it's in a landscape form. So that means it's just doing it like that, and just putting the direction of the cyclone slash to go off on this direction. This is landscape. It's not going to be a forward slash and just another cyclone here like that. It's going to be a horizontal slash, so it just goes like a some sort of tsunami there. So now on the next hmm, okay, so apparently that's all the time that we had. I to make this about a 10 minutes video, so I need to end the video here. Mm. Okay, bye.